Claudio, want to start? Present yourself in English and let's go.
Okay. Good evening. My name is Claudio. I am 28 years old. I work with IT. I live in São Paulo. I'm married. I have sons, and I have a dog named Pipoca. That's it.
Very good, Popcorn. Good name. Yeah, names are names. They don't have translations. Very good. By the way, we're gonna have full immersion in English on site next July 26th. So it's gonna happen very close to Vila Madalena subway station in our office. So we're gonna have open drinks, open beer, and some Coke or some soda and some snacks. So everyone who attends are going to have a class with me, a prep class for the meetup, for the conversation. It's going to be face-to-face on site and 3 hours of conversation. And then we're going to have a happy hour, I guess. Not sure. Okay. And we are going to record everything. We're going to have people taking pictures, recording, and everything else. So you all are more than welcome to join. Okay. Esther, let's go. Present yourself, please.
Hello, good evening. My name is Esther. I am 25 years old. I live in Juiz de Fora, Minas Gerais, Brazil. And I have a dog. Her name is Duquesa. Um, um, she she is around 6 years old. I love her. I love she. So I'm beginner in English. I learning English now. I wanna to practice English. It's é isso. Obrigada.
Very good. Very good. As a beginner, you are doing great. It's hard, but congratulations. Okay. Muito bom. Very good. Very good. And you, Isabella, go ahead.
Hello, it's my first immersion here with you guys because I'm doing more in Saturday, the immersions, and now I'm in vacations in the university, so maybe I will join more in this time. I'm living in São Paulo since I started the university. I'm doing public relations in USP. I really love to live here because I like to go out to try new restaurant and discover the culture in São Paulo. But I'm really from Americana, a countryside in the state of São Paulo too. I live alone, but usually my girlfriend's here in my house. But unfortunately, not today. So really alone today. And I'm practicing English every day because I really use in my work. So it's just nice to
Very
meet
good.
you all.
Very good. So as I mentioned to Claudio, we're gonna have a meetup in English on it's on Saturday, starting at 4 p.m. I'm gonna broadcast this message to everyone this week and the next. So you're more than welcome to be there. Okay.
Yes, but it is in my birthday, so
Oh, no
I have
way.
another
Okay.
plans already.
Okay, no problem. No
In the
problem.
next one, I will
We're gonna
join.
have a next. We're gonna have a
Yeah,
next.
please soon.
Yeah, very good. So, we're gonna talk about how much bad news do we need? That's the topic. And introducing myself, I'm Philip. I live in Juiz de Fora. But I was born in São Paulo, raised there. And nowadays I'm like, English is not a problem for me, it's not an issue at all. But I like to be in touch with the language to not lose the flow, and sometimes I feel like it feels rusty. I not feel so comfortable when I need to speak. So sorry about that. It's been a while that I do not speak, so let's give it a try. And Warley was supposed to be here, but he's sick, so I'm taking over and leading this conversation. So the first question is the following. What is doom scrolling and why do people engage in it? So I guess I have an understanding about doom scrolling. Let's see how it goes. So Claudio, what is doom scrolling and why do people engage in it? You have an idea? What is it about?
Yeah, I when I read the question, I have a duty with what is doom scrolling. I search this word, but it's the movement that we scrolling through your cell phone or something. But I think today is a problem because you spend more time with social medias or something, with scrolling, doing scrolling, but and so I think the many news or reels then I see not effective or is a good information for the people is a problem. I think is a problem.
Do you do that a lot? Do you
Yeah,
doom scrolling a lot?
yeah, a lot. I think is a problem for me. Sometimes I remove Instagram on my cell phone to try to reduce the time in the cell phone. But my wife or my friends send me something in Instagram I need to install.
Yeah.
No problem. But
People are talking too much by memes, by
yeah,
things on Instagram. And I have some friends that we do not talk anymore. We just send things to each other and we are in touch.
yeah.
It's crazy. And what about yourself, Isabella? What you like? Do you think you engage too much? Is it good? Is it
Yes,
bad for you?
yes, I think it's too much. I'm trying to reduce, but it's hard because when I'm the transport in the public transport, it's I don't have anything more to do, so it's easy, and for me it's like I'm relaxing, but a lot of informations and maybe a lot of things that I really don't need to know makes me a little anxious. So I need to reduce my time in not only social medias but scrolling at all.
Yeah. And which time of the day do you use more and you doom scrolling more often?
I think when I'm going and back into the my job, but when I arrive in home and I need some time, and then I will see and pass it like more than 1 hour and I didn't do nothing, only in the social medias. It's not good.
Yeah. You need to rest, you need to have some time for yourself, and then when you see, you
Yeah,
realize
just
it
pass so
has
quickly.
just passed like an hour, 2 hours. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
bizarre.
Yeah. Esther, what is doom scrolling and why do people engage in it?
I have a search for this. So I found is when people keeping reading bad news on social media for a long time. Many people do this without noting because they are anxious or afraid. So I don't scroll in social media, but I see on the television bad news. when I have lunch or dinner or breakfast too.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. Doom scrolling, it's not just scrolling down on social media, but also following or keeping it up with bad news. And then it brings some bad feelings, as Esther said, anxious or depression or other things related.
Okay.
So very good, Esther. Is it Esther or Esther? How can I say that in English? How do you think it's going to be? In Portuguese, it's Esther, right? Yeah.
I think it's Esther.
Yeah. I think you can do that. Like when you speak another language, you are a different person. So you can, just kind of, oh, my name is Esther. I think it's cool. It's different, Very
Yeah.
good. As like my name in Portuguese and in English is Philip, not Felipe, So, but anyway, how can excessive exposure to bad news affect mental health? So, Isabella, I'm gonna start with you. What do you think?
I think we start to believe only the bad things that happening in around us. So I'm seeing a lot of example, a lot of people uh, so thin, and I start to think that I'm not so in this type of model of the bodies, and start to true believe that only that need to happen and exist, and I'm doing wrong, or I need to change, and every time every kind of this.
Yeah, and I think I see my grandparents or elderly people, they do not scroll on social media or use social media too much, but they watch a lot TV, and they like my grandpa, he's like sometimes he goes crazy because he feels like the world's going to end and everything it's violence, and especially in São
Yeah,
Paulo, I don't
when
know.
I moved here to São Paulo, my grandfather said me,
Be careful.
caution, because you're going to São Paulo and everybody there will be robbed or will die. Take care, and I was like, it's not really like this. It's only the channel that shows only this.
Yeah, and of course, it shows the bad news and things that engage more often
Yes,
to
every
people
time.
than good news. So for people here in Juiz de Fora, when I say I'm from São Paulo, it's like Rio. I'm not from Rio, so it feels like, oh, Rio is too dangerous, and of course it's dangerous, but people live there, and bad things happen everywhere. Like here in Juiz de Fora, we have JF Depressão. It's an Instagram account. It's it feels like everything bad and like everything happens in Juiz de Fora goes there to this Instagram account. But anyway, Esther, how can excessive exposure to bad news affect mental health?
I think it can cause stress, sadness, and even depression. Too much bad news makes the brain feel like the world is always dangerous.
Yeah, it feels like that. Like everything, the world is falling apart and everything's people are going crazy, but there are a lot of good things happening. And for you, Claudio, how can this excessive exposure affect mental health?
I think when the people see many bad news, make the people more insecurity or more scared with do some things. or go to the park, go to visit your house to do some things, or because the bad news in TV or something. But I think it's a problem because the people create the image, the world is a not safe place, and don't feel more I don't know, vontade to go to the
Desire.
store or go some things. I think this is a problem.
Yeah, and I see what you're saying, because when you see so many bad news, you don't feel the need or the desire, or you don't wish to do things because you're scared, you're depressed, or you're sad. Like, so it's crazy. It's crazy. São Paulo is not that dangerous as it shows on TV, you know? Of course, you need to be careful on the street with your cell phone. It might happen like something bad, but if you take care of yourself, and unfortunately, girls, they are like, they need to be more, they need to have more attention, you know? And this is really bad. Here in Juiz de Fora, it's much, much better in terms of safety and quality of life. But yeah, it happens on big cities such as Lisbon, New York, Toronto, in Canada. So yeah, I was in Toronto, and people, they have bad news as well. There are kidnaps and thieves and robbery, things like that. You know, they have like a JF Depressão Instagram account in Toronto as well. So they show all the bad news. And we are talking about Instagram accounts. Usually, I use that a lot, of course, to access to information. So, should the media change the way it present news? What could be done? So, Isabella, starting with you now. I guess I started with you the other one, but anyway, how do you think it could be different? How should the media change the way it presents the news?
As a public relations talking now, depends if the media should really change, because for the media is good the way they are doing, so they will not change it. Uh, and but for us, it would be good because we're going to be more realistic with the information, and I don't know, more be more real and not with the titles that they put just to click. So this
Clickbaits.
is only the things, but it will not happen.
Yeah.
It's impossible
And why you think it's impossible?
because they want money, and with the clicks they have money, more advertisement, and the access is good for the numbers, the data numbers too. So I think it's not how the capitalism world works.
Yes. And it's crazy because money talks, and people are going to and people engage more on bad things rather than good things.
Yes,
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like if I tell people, "Hey, I'm doing great and it's been good," people
no
do
one
not
cares.
engage. But
Yeah,
if you say, "Oh, I broke up my relationship, the company broke down, or I was robbed, or someone died," people, "Oh my God, what happened?" So it's crazy. And Claudio, for you, why should the media change the way to present news? And more important than that, what could be done differently?
Think it's a little hard to social media change the news because he only show uh, something that something or someone input in in the social media. I think the social media only exposed the news. I think the I don't know the number of people is affected is a problem that I think is a little hard to uh, the media change the bad news. I think uh, it's complicated.
Yeah, it's like Isabella said, and I think it's not gonna pay much if we change the way it is. It's like a human behavior. It's not the social media or the news the problem, you know?
Everybody likes a gossip.
Yeah, people yeah, that's why people engage too much on soap operas, Big Brother, or Instagram stories of influencers and everything, you know? Yeah. And how might doom scrolling impact our perception of the world? But let me change a little bit this question. How does doom scrolling impact your perception of the world? So Esther, how does it impact your perception?
I think it's a lot of bad news. It's impact the people negative. I think it's um, they don't show the solutions or positive actions, um, and I make the world look worse than it's really. Um, I think it's we start to think everything is bad and dangerous.
Yeah, and since it's bad and dangerous, um, you are afraid, you do not take action, you don't plan too much like things, so you stay more at home. It impacts society, the economy. You do not spend too much money, or you spend money in different things, in different companies or products. So it impacts a lot of things. Like it's a whole chain of things, you know.
Yes.
And for you, Claudio, how does it impact your perception of the world?
I think the anxiety is a problem when you uh, see so many bad news or bad things. And I think similar that you say, make the words seem more dangerous or hopeless than is really. Um, that's it. Together the insecurity or scare, the anxiety, I think uh, um, is together two things.
Yeah, and for me, it's like if I start watching or doom scrolling, it's a new word for me. So let me use that more often. When I do scroll too much, I feel like everything it's not gonna work. My job, my things, studies I have. It feels like it impact my mood in general. I'm not too creative. I do not think too much, and sometimes I need to stop doom scrolling on purpose and start doing the opposite. You know, start being around good things, good people. exercise myself, going out on the streets, you know, some bath. Sometimes I work too much at home, so today it sometimes it feels like 2 weeks without sun on me, and like in a prison, you know. So it's crazy. Yeah, it's really crazy. So home office or working from home, it's really something that in home office and doom scrolling and then like together, it's crazy. You go crazy. So Isabella, as a public relations student and professional, that's a tricky question and a good one. There's no right or wrong answer, okay? Should social media platforms be responsible for limiting negative content?
In my personal opinion, I think yes, because they are the big techs and they need to be responsible for everything that's happening. But we know that the way is not for this. It's totally the opposite. The society is trying to put more laws and terms of responsibility, but it's so easy to pass by and introduce another way to not be totally responsible. With the press and the traditional media, it were easy because we have more laws to support it, but the social media it's like a city without law. So
Yeah.
anyone can post and using a fake or just fake news or a fake profile. So I think it's really difficult, but I think if we really want to introduce this, it would be possible.
Yeah, and more than that, it's dangerous. I believe we need to we need to have laws or things to control and to put the responsibility over the big techs. In yeah,
For me,
it's
if
important.
they could control the algorithm, it would be good already. Like
Yeah.
just this would be nice than it is today.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's dangerous because it opens a door that, you
I don't
know,
want to see what's there in the other side.
because we have no control over it, you know. So at the same, we have two things. We need some control, or we need to put responsibility or laws in on internet because people are, you know, um, like there are a lot of bad things happening in deep web, you know,
Yeah.
dark web and everything. That the big techs, they are not responsible for that. So it's crazy, but at the same time, it can be an excuse for someone to use that law in some situations, you know. So it's complicated. It's really complicated. But I believe we need to talk about that, you know. It's really important to talk. And Claudio, what's your opinion? What's your take on this? Should social media platforms be responsible for limiting negative content?
Uh, I think it depends too, because sometimes you need to see the bad things, bad news, and good news. I think we need a more balanced, but uh, it's the game. I think if you pay or you have a question politics or something that the people engage in these topics, uh, and you want to see this more, the social media show for you the types of the content that you like to see. But I think me or the people need to think to change or say to social media, I don't like this, do not show me more news or reels about these topics. I think we need
Does
to.
it work for you when you tell social medias like a content, oh, I don't like this, I don't want to see anymore? Does it work?
For me, it works. I I make this sometimes and work for me. It's good.
Because sometimes I feel like it doesn't work at all. Like there are things that I don't want to see and I keep seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Isabella is saying that it doesn't work for her either.
Especially in next.
Yeah, so crazy. And Esther, what about yourself? Um, should social media platforms be responsible for limiting negative content?
In my opinion, yes, they should be helping protect people, but we also need to learn how to choose what we see,
Yeah, we need to have more control over that, right?
right?
And we don't. Like, I use LinkedIn a lot, Instagram as well, but LinkedIn for work. So I'm posting every time on LinkedIn. I hate that and I'm tired of that. It's been like years that I do that. It feels like my office. LinkedIn is my office, you know. So I write that there a lot. But sometimes I feel like I have no idea what's going on there. Like the content I see, the content I post, what's going to work or not. We need to test. Oh, video, pictures, text, what does it work better or not? And yeah, it's crazy. But negative content on LinkedIn, sometimes I see that a lot. People complaining about tech recruiters or recruiters in general, or people blaming about some interviews or blaming about the chances they have. But this week, or yeah, this week it's still Tuesday, but this week especially, I saw lots of people um, posting they got a new job. I don't know what happened, if it was just for me, but lots of people, it started to like one after the other. Hey, I got a new job. Hey, I got a new job. Hey, I got a new job. That's good news, but I don't know if it's just like my bubble and what I see, you know. So it was crazy. But
Just a comment. I entered and know about the Talk and Talk because of your profile in LinkedIn. So it's working.
yeah, usually like I guess like 95% of students they come from LinkedIn, you know. So we started to like, especially the winter English intensive course that we are doing in July. We grabbed some students from Instagram. We did some paid ads in
Mhm.
their campaign, paid campaign. But yeah, LinkedIn works better, and member get member. So Esther, I know she's from Juiz de Fora because there's a like my girlfriend's from Juiz de Fora, and that she knows someone that knows Esther, I guess, right? Or you know my girlfriend. Do you know Ana
Yes,
Paula? Yeah, do you know her?
yes, yes.
Yeah. So it's like yeah, here in Juiz de Fora it was like one telling or sharing to others. So it works as well. Um, another question that we have here, and I think I'm going to skip number 7, going straight to number 8. How might governments or institution help people deal with the effects of negative news? Esther, do you have an answer for that? Any
No,
idea?
I think is they maybe have programs, mental health, or education about media, and support for ansiedade. How can I say?
Anxiety.
Anxiety. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that.
Yeah, and I totally agree. I think we should have more public politics about the use of social media, doom scrolling, news in general, to especially when we see a lot of fake news and the use of AI nowadays. It's going crazy. So my grandmom, she loves YouTube, so she watches a lot of YouTube. Yeah, it's crazy. And like months ago, she mentioned, oh, diabetes, it's caused by I don't know how to say that in Portuguese, but it's fungo. I don't know how to say that in English. And it's a fake news. It's like a lie, and she believed that. And Ana Paula said, no, it's not true, you know. So yeah, especially the elderly, they are going to believe, and it's going to affect a lot, right? Isabella, do you have an idea how governments, institution, how can we, you know,
It's
deal with
hard.
these
Yeah,
things?
but I totally agree with the mental health. And I don't know, maybe some how to you really use the internet and try to make the people understand how to avoid fake news. And I don't know, because it's really hard, especially with the older person.
Yeah, I have no idea. I think like we have the public health system that it helps a lot, of course. We should make it better. Like it's not the best option, but of course it's better than nothing. And we should have more, at SUS you have therapy for free.
Yeah.
I used for a year, like 5 years ago. It was crazy. Like it was really good, helped me a lot, but
But
not
it's not so
everybody
easy.
knows it.
Yeah.
Sorry?
It's not so easy to access.
Yeah, I went to a place and then to another, and then a person forwarded me to the
Yeah.
social person there. I don't know how to say that in English, but it was a person that it was straight to the point. I it was easy for me because the person just called, oh, hey, Philip is going to go there this time, this day, and he needs this support and blah blah. And I was there like every week, and it was like a block from my where I lived.
Well,
So it helped a lot. And I think taking care of mental health nowadays, it's mandatory. It should be in
yeah.
schools, somehow. I have no idea how, but that's not my job. I'm here to teach English. Claudio, do you have an idea how we could, we governments, institutions, society, how could we help people deal with the effects of negative news? You are muted. You're muted. Yeah.
I guess it is similar to studying Isabella said. I think create programs or um, campaigns about the dangers is uh, bad news. I think he used the social media to advertise the people with good news. I think he used the same way when get the bad to use to good news. I think it's a little hard to make this because the government don't have many people to do this. But I think create campaigns or use social media to advertise the danger with fake news or bad news. That's it.
Yeah, and I'm going to ask you back another question because we are talking about good and bad news and mental health. How can we balance? That's question number 12. How can we balance staying informed and maintaining mental well-being?
I don't know. I think
Hard. It's hard to answer.
don't see our. I don't know. It's hard. I think when you close in your world is better sometimes to not see problems abroad. But I don't know if you have a religion, believe in that. I think it is a good way to uh, uh, live uh, more good. If we believe in that, your God, I think is a good way.
Yeah. And I'm gonna ask you pretty much the same question to Isabella. How to keep it up with good news to balance mental health and our mood?
I think we need to see what's happening in the world to be known, but without extreme access. So I just need to know, understand what's happening, and okay, close this and go to another or go to do another thing because it's hard to not real keeping looking for more information, extra information, but we need to take care and know what's happening and stop in this stop with this. Yeah.
Stop doom scrolling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, doom scroll. You can you can use like as a verb if I'm not wrong. To doom scroll, to doom scroll. Because doom it comes also I remember doomsday. Doomsday it's the end of the world. So doom it's
Mm.
not a good thing. So doom scrolling, it's like scrolling like in a bad thing. And I guess we can have like doom whatever to mention it's not good, you know. And for you, Esther, how can we balance staying informed and maintaining mental health?
Um, I think it's how can I say? Um, I think it's a short good fonts the news
Good sources.
um
Yeah, very good.
and not read or doom scrolling um before of dinner.
Yeah, before going to bed or after you wake up. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. One thing that's going it's good about I'm teaching English every day at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. So I wake up at 6 a.m. and I don't have much time to doom scroll in the morning because I have class. So I wake up, sometimes I wake up at 6:15, 6:20. I take a shower, brush my teeth, and then I go to make fast coffee. And then I start to prepare for the class. But before bed, it's still difficult. Go ahead, Esther.
Different. I think it's a lot of people's, and I include me. Wake up and take a phone and do scrolling in Instagram or the other medias, and I think it's too bad for health mental health.
mental health. And it's bad for your eyes, you know. The end of the
Yes.
day, sometimes my eyes are burning, and
Yes.
it's crazy. It's crazy. But I sometimes I feel I'm addicted, like cigarettes, you know. I need to see my phone. I need to, you know, it's crazy. Do you feel addicted to like not to use social media, to use your phone? So Esther, do you feel addicted to it? Addicted is
Feel.
you use too much, you use
Ah,
so much that you, oh, I need to use more, I need to use more, so to feel addicted.
yes. I think it's nomophobia in Portuguese. I why? Um, I have an Instagram for professional. I like to post share my job there. So in another time I have see other people sharing with me, so it or videos or fun videos Instagram. So it's horrible. I, I would like to stop this,
Yeah,
or
use less, use less.
yes, useless.
So Isabella, are you addicted to your phone? How does it feel? Does it affect you?
Totally. If I'm here in the living room and my cell phone is charging in the bedroom, I feel like, oh my god, where is my cell phone? It's bizarre because if I'm not looking to it, I need to know. I know where is it, but I need to be close to
Yeah,
me. And a, a plus to this, when I listen a notification,
yeah,
I need to see what's going on. It's like automatically, without thinking. Oh, I will see. My eyes just go and see what's happening. And if nothing is appear, I need to pick up to we'll see if nothing happening.
yeah. You
I'm
have the will to be up to date with
yeah,
everything.
and
Yeah,
it's a rabbit, totally
yeah,
a rabbit.
yeah. That's why I like to say, being a advanced student as a host, you create a habit here. And when you are a host, you don't have time to look at your phone, to go to another tab, because you're totally focused, because it's not easy to handle
Yeah,
everything, to create connections of your ideas, and sometimes create new questions. Because as a host, I'm not here to teach. I'm not a teacher. I'm not playing the role of a teacher. I'm here to study. I'm here to practice. So I'm learning a new world, a new word. Doom scrolling. It's a new word for me. So, and I have learned already because I'm using it a lot in this immersion. So that's the goal of an advanced student, to learn, to bring a topic that you people need or want to learn. So I want to learn about climate change. So I'm going to bring a topic about climate change. And you can add also a video in the beginning if you want to. Some students, they do, some hosts, others, they don't. But it's good also to practice listening. So while you are preparing the topic and the questions, you can practice your listening. You can also write something about it if you want to, you know. So Claudio, I guess you are the last before we leave. Are you addicted to your phone? It's a question I have just created.
A little bit, I think. My wife is more, but I think I see more LinkedIn. I think is the app that I use more time. And I think it's not a problem for me, but I need to stay close for the cell phone see notifications or see messages, but I I don't see myself with more addicted with cell phone.
Yeah, I wish I could be like that, you know? Very good, very good. So, we're about to end. I hope you enjoyed this conversation. Um, I'm gonna say, especially Isabella, if you want to apply to the advanced training, it's not gonna cost anything else. You just need to apply and see if we are going to accept you or not. You can go there to this link. Oh, it's not
Thank
it's
you.
not a link, but if you want to,
Mhm.
yeah, now it's a link. You just fill out the form and we're gonna get back in touch with you. Esther and Claudio, you are on a good journey, so keep in touch with the language. Prepare yourself, presentation, vocabulary or structure, especially Esther. I don't know, Claudio, are you in the intensive English course in July?
No,
No.
no.
So, yeah. So try to bring vocabulary structure from the course or any other content you might see that's interesting for you. But Esther, you are doing a great job. Try to be here every day on immersions. You have a good English to start. You just need to practice more and more and more as much as you can. Okay? And
Okay.
we're gonna have something here in Juiz de Fora to practice English all together, face to face. It's gonna be nice. And we're gonna find another date we're gonna have pretty
Please.
soon after your birthday. So happy birthday before it happens. Isabella, I don't know if we're gonna be in touch before after that or while during the next days. And I want to thank you all for your time, especially because it's late at night. And thank you so much. So book other immersions. See you on another time. And thank you all. Have a good night.
Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Take
Bye-bye.
care. Bye bye.